Hey, how are you? It's Chloe Demure of Save the Victor Roll. Just having a gander and a look at my current new favorite palette from the Lois Cosmetics. Look at it. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Yeah, so if you're here to check out this palette, check out the makeup brushes, and just in general see me fumble around with makeup, just keep on watching. Hey, do you ever get that sense of deja vu? Like you've done this all before? Yeah, me too, because I'm filming this for the second time. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, if you film a video or you're working on a project on your computer, and as you're trying to get it to finish up, it gets stuck and it deletes all your stuff. Yeah, that happened today. So the only good thing is we get to yet again play with the Lois Cosmetics Meet Me in the Underworld palette. So yeah, that's where we are today. We'll just do maybe a little chatting, a little makeup, a little playing, and see how it goes. Maybe I might recreate the same look that I did today because it was super nice and I was really sad to wash it off. So here we go. So this is the palette we're playing with. It's right there. If you've not seen it online, it is very beautiful. Try not to blind you with the mirror, but here's the palette here. So just some beautiful mattes and shimmers, some kind of grungy tones, some just neutral, sweet tones. I think it's a very versatile palette. So I can tell you there's no fallout and very little kickback. So I technically could have done my face, but I thought, oh, might as well chat up again. I mean, we're during the panini. We're spending most of the time at home anyways. So let's just do the whole thing, right? Right. Okay, so we're going to start with our eyes and we're going to start with priming our eyes. So right now I've been using Prime Is Everything by The Balm. You can get a neutral one and a black one. When I first tried this, I used the black one, which I really like for if you want to put like glimmery shadows over top of like a nice dark base. But this one is the neutral version, which I really, really like. We're also going to be playing with the wonderful brushes from the Lois Cosmetics collection, which comes in this nice matching roll here. But for the primer, I'm just going to use my cheap $5 one that I always do. And we're gonna go and prime our eyes. We had our windows cleaned in our building today, so I had to spend last night fighting these screens out of the windows, and now I just finished fighting to put them back in, so my beautiful nice nails no longer so nice, but we've got clean windows, so that's a win. All right, so there we go, just a light coat of our base. And so what I said in my last video was I've been noticing everybody's been using my favorite colors in any palette, which happens to be the green tones. So I decided to do more with the pink tones and a little bit of the gold. So we're going to be starting off with Footsteps, which is this light one here, just to be in the crease. And then we're going to go into Snakebite into the outer edges. We will deepen it out with some Tragic Love. And yeah, we'll go from there, see how it looks. Okay, so this beautiful roll here comes with all the brushes you need to create the perfect eye and face look. We'll start off with, which I did with this morning, with this nice floofy brush. These are nice vegan brushes, cruelty-free, and so soft, like soft. As this, I would say that it is as soft as the one Wayne Goss brush that I have that I really love because it's so soft, but cruelty-free and vegan. So gotta love that. And like we said, we're gonna go into Footsteps and we're going to brush into our crease here. Just gorgeous eyeshadow. don't know how happy my skin's gonna be with me with washing off makeup to put more makeup back on, but there you have it. All right, so we've got footsteps into the crease, a little bit onto the lid. I mean, this is the color that I'm using for blending and transitioning. So there we go. So then I'm going to take a slightly denser brush, but still very, very soft. And I'm going to go into Snakebite. And again, that is the more brighter color there. And then that's going to go into the outer corner. There we go. So now I'm going to go and taking the first brush, the first one. Lois doesn't have any names that I can see or numbers on the brushes, but again, it's that nice floofy one. And then we're just going to do some blending here. And then a little bit more footsteps, the lighter color into the top. There we go. I think we're pretty good blended there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I want to deepen it a little bit more. So I'm going to take the color Tragic Love, which is down in the corner there. And I'm going to use the dense brush. And then I'm just going to pack in a little bit to the edge to make it a little bit deeper. Has a beautiful black in the palette, but I think I'm going to save that for my look, maybe with the greens, or I might do a bronzier look, black and bronze. We'll see. There we go. So now we're going to go and we're going to put a little bit of a shimmer into the inners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my glitter, kind of like a glitter fix from Berry M, because I'm going to use a shimmer and I just want to give it a little extra something to stick on. In my earlier look, I used a little extra of my Prime is Everything, which worked really well too. But since we're doing another look, let's try another technique. Just a little bit to make it a little bit sticky. Yeah, we're going to take this slightly smaller brush, and then we're going to go into the color Poetry, which is right there. It's so soft, shimmery, it's really beautiful. There we go, and let's also try with our finger. It's such a beautiful color. So it works great with a brush, and it also works great with your finger. All right. So now let's take the kind of more packing brush there. And I'm going to take a little bit more of Snakebite, which is the more vibrant of the colors. And I'm going just to blend these in a little bit together here. And we'll take a little bit more of Footsteps. And there we go. I think that's good for now. Let's start working on our base. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Antidotes by The Balm. I'm a big fan of Time Balm, which is more of a silicone style one, which is my favorite because I like it's good with filling in pores. This one is more of a cream texture, moisturizing-y type texture. It's good, I like it. So if you like more of a cream-based one, I recommend it. But I definitely like the Time Balm better. All right, primer on board. So the Lois Cosmetics Meet Me in Underworld did come with this beautiful sponge, but I've already got one started, so we're going to save that one for now, and then I'm just going to go in with my Colored Rain sponge. I really like these. These ones are super floofy. So far, these are my favorite ones that I've tried. a YouTuber that I watch, Make Me Up Missa. These are her favorites and she always talked about them. So when I was doing an order with Color Rain, I threw some of these in and they're awesome. She's right. All right. So there we go. Let's just use this other mirror. My cats probably think I'm crazy. It's like, weren't you already in front of the camera today? But they just had dinner, so they are happy. All right, there. So I think that's pretty well all over. Alrighty, so once I've got that on, I like to set my face with powder as well. I've been using the Fenty Lavender powder, so I will use that again today. I just bought, because I usually use the RCMA powder, but I bought a small size to try it, and it's really good. So I may need to get a big one next time. Set and powdered. So also for today, we're going to use the Jaclyn Hill Pink Me Up Oh Honey blusher and bronzer, as well as iced her highlighter. Thought I bought them because we'll use them and then put these brushes through their paces. So this is the brush that I'm going to use here for the bronzer. It's the same shape actually as my favorite bronzer brush, so that's a good sign. And then we're gonna go into our bronzer. Here, I'll actually use this one. Been kind of going bronzer crazy the last little while. So I think I'm probably got a year's supply, several years supply of bronzer. Year's supply. Yeah, sure. There we go. Bronzer on. And then now we're going to put some of the blush. And then again, we're going to use this nice tapered, soft brush here. I also picked the lighter blush highlight contour because we want to focus on the eyes, not so much everything else. And then now we're going to put on some of the highlighter, and then I'm going to use this cute little fan brush that came in the package. I used to always use fan brushes, and then I kind of stopped when I got the different Kaleidos highlighter brushes, which I really like, but I really enjoyed this one today. I think it's the perfect size. I think all the other ones I've ever gotten were a little bit too big. So I think this is the takeout. There we go. So now I'm going to go and buff my face before doing the under eye. So I'm going to use my ZZ Cosmetics powder, which has hit pan, and then use this great big floofy brush from the Lois Cosmetics collection. Here we go. And then I'm going to use my favorite setting spray, Charlotte Tilbury. Bougie. All right, so there we go. So now let's work on our under eye. So I'm going to do what I did again this morning as well. I'm going to actually use the greens on some of the greens. So I'm going to use Woodland on the outer. Then I'm going to use Nymph a little bit closer to the inner. And then for the inner corner, we're going to use Orpheus right there. That nice gold, bronzy gold. And then I'm going to take, which I love, yeah, there it is, the little brushes, which are great for the under eye. And then just in case, since we've got makeup on board, I'm just going to use a little bit of my Cover FX. Like that. that was Woodland. Now we're going to use a little Nymph. Now that's some inner corner bling. Hope you can see it. It looks so stunning and bright in person. Let's take a look. Is there anything we want to touch up? Maybe a teeny bit more of poetry. The nice shimmer. And then how about on the brow bone? Why don't we go take the cute little angled brush that's in the set and go into Eurydice or Eurydice. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. I've read some different pronunciations, but let's go and try that on the brow bone. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Yeah, that's so nice. All right, so there we go. I look almost complete. Let's do a little eyeliner and of course some mascara. I did buy some lashes, but I'm going to leave that for my next look or my weekend look. I got some of these nice wispy ones, and then I've got some more dramatic ones. I couldn't decide from her lashes which ones I wanted, so I just did some of the mystery ones that she had. So I think some of these are one-offs or different ones that she was looking at creating, and we were able to name them. So I named this one the Abbey, and then this one Miss Edith, after my Maine Coon, who's the elegant lady with like a fluttery lash. So I'm just going to do a quick wing. This is my favorite liquid liner from Amaterasu. They're a Vancouver brand. Here we go, just a light wing for today. Yeah, pretty good. And then we're going to be using the Dark Star mascara from Spectrum. I've been using that for the last couple of months. Really quite like it. So then the last thing we have to do to complete our look with the Lois Cosmetics Meet Me in the Underworld palette is to do lips. So I'm going to be using this NYX one. I cannot find the name on here of what color this is, but it is a beautiful purpley maroony color. And then this is the one that's supposed to last all day. It does pretty good as long as you're not eating anything greasy, and it has a liquid lip end, and then it has a gloss end. But you want to be careful because it's very pigmented. That's just one dip. It has not quite the interesting applicator. All right, so just give it a second to get a little bit tacky before I put the gloss side on. Can wrap up our gorgeous brushes. And again, if you're wanting to get a nice brush set, I do highly recommend them. They are very beautiful, very soft. They work really, really well. If I had any complaint, and it's a minor and it's the same one I had with the Color Rain ones, I wouldn't have minded some longer handles, but that's minor. Other than that, they're absolutely gorgeous. And I really am enjoying this palette so much. It was so, so good. All right, let's do gloss. And there we go. Look completed. Look number 2. But you only get to see this one. So I hope you like it. Me fumbling around with makeup and having a wee bit of a chat in between. So I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. If I don't post again for a couple days, a good rest of your week. If you would feel so inclined to give us a like, comment, or subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Maybe even, hey, hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still talk makeup, because who doesn't like talking about makeup? I love talking about makeup. And yeah, that's it. That's me for today. Me and Lois Cosmetics in the Meet Me in the Underworld palette. And that's it. Signing off till the next one. Bye.